What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this room, we're going to be continuing to build Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 3 in Minecraft. This is episode 6, and we're live. And I should open the game. If you hear a microwave, it's actually my PlayStation. Yeah, it's not that loud. I mean, it's pretty loud, but it's not that loud. It's not microwave loud. Hello, Lavender. Hello, TV Blocks. Hello, Nova. Hello, IDIK. Boop. I'm gonna assume that's all you wanted. Alright, I was like, why didn't it appear? But it's because it was at the bottom, and the message telling me that I pinned the message was blocking the message that I needed to see that had been pinned. Baldi's Basics 3. Oh, yeah. You know it, Chris. Also, hi. Now it releases? Oh my god. Hello, Gary. Okay, to explain. I was trying to wait for stream because I wanted to watch the CS Lyric video first. Which, I mean, I can do it after, it doesn't matter. But, because normally they release at 2 for me, so I was like, okay, I'll wait until 2. And I checked like 2:02 and it hadn't released. And now it does. Now it decides to. After I've started. I kind of figured that would happen. But, thank you, Nova. I assume somebody would, if not you, Chris. If not Chris, T-Jack. If not T-Jack, it'd get done. Eventually. Anyway. Oh yeah, right, we're in the terrible area. The 0 out of 10 area. Let me get there real quick. Heavenly toys. Oh, never mind. I thought I was missing text, but that's the text. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. I'm still in a tiny bit of pain from getting fillings yesterday at the dentist, so. And I gotta do that at least 2 more times, I think. Which is awesome. Really glad. So glad they, making me do all that. But anyway, it's not as bad as it was last night. Last night it was killing me, but it's, you know, it's still less than ideal for sure. I think so. I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember the trailer. Hi, Char. For a bit? Okay, so you're actually banned of it now. I was gonna say have fun, but I guess good luck would be more appropriate and accurate. Gonna be fun? No. Hello, the building pig. Hello, Roman. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Take a right, and then I'll left, and then I'll be here. Oh my god, was that the Bendy and the Ink Machine, guys? No, you didn't see it. Before I actually start, I'm gonna show Circus progress. Surely there's nothing up here. Yeah, okay. Hi, Horathon. I'll let you join when I rejoin. Oh wow, I got a lot of blocks. Right, because Horathon rudely made me switch worlds. Not actually, I just feel like blaming Horathon. Not a ton has changed since, well, actually, I guess a good amount. I got the full balcony in now. I've just been trying to get this side done. That wall's marked. These are allegedly marked. I'm getting somewhere, though. I think my next focus will be getting further out on this side, and then making sure that wall is correct and starting to get that area dealt with more. But it's coming along. This is quite the build, so you guys are going to have to give me some time to get it ready, but I'll try to be posting and kind of teasing it fairly often to just show how far along I am. Hello, Junior. Hello, V. Did I do, you were bored, so I said switch off of TADC so you could help me with PPT, and I'm just blaming you for that, basically. Also, are you joining Horathon? Character, and yeah, for sure. Such a cool character. Hello, Sleepster. About that build. About TADC? Sure, go for it. Hit me with your worst question. No, don't do that. Don't hit me with anything, actually. That would hurt. Yes, alright. Just vibrant visuals. Nothing fancy about it. Just the normal basic vibrant visuals. I need to check something, and I don't know where I need to check it from. I think 2. There's a design I need. Is it 2 or 1? It's one of the other ink machine rooms, but I don't remember which. Actually, it might be both. Is that it? Really? That doesn't look the same. No, that's that. Okay, so there's different things. I see. I, like, legitimately cannot see that corner, so I'm gonna have to guess. I got that down in my brain, though. Yeah, I got it. Only, like, 3 people can help with really anything. Except for backrooms. By the way, for those of you who are in the Discord, I will be recruiting more people for backrooms soon. Just figured I'd mention that, because that's something that I am planning on doing. Is it 2 or 3? It's been 3, so I don't know why it wouldn't be 3 here. I'm gonna assume that it is, because I'm not sure. Not feeling good? Hope you feel better, Char. Reference vid? That's fine. Do whatever you gotta. I shouldn't really need to... I didn't even realize you joined, to be real with you. I shouldn't really need to yell at you for anything, Horathon. So you're good. Discord doesn't work. Unfortunate. There will always be other opportunities for that map if you ever do manage to get in the server. Or if you are in the server and your issue is not being verified, I suggest verifying. It's a secret. I'm gatekeeping how you do it. Not actually. It's pretty self-explanatory. There should be, I think 3 different things that tell you that that you can access. Sorry, I just keep getting these, like, random shooting pains. And they're not really pleasant. Yeah, wow. That hurts. Thank you, Sleepster, and see you later. Do the testing room? If you're asking if you can add on to it, you can add anything to it if you want. I personally would say Castle is easier. Chris. Let me log into create a new account. That's stupid. But I ended up doing... What did I do? Stage, and then, yeah, I think I went Castle. And then I kind of veered off a little bit and eventually got to the main front entrance. Okay, this was normal. Except for the one part that isn't. Also, the top is weird. What? Oh. That's because the ceiling's higher. Awesome. Means I gotta push you up. What is it? It's like a... It's not 12 by 12, is it? No. 14. Darn. Hi, T-Jock. Do you, though? Sure it's not a figment of your imagination that you want them? Okay, the other wall is the same thing. In the same spot. Okay. Just checking. Hi, Nathan. And for Easter, hell yeah. The only... Well, I got SpongeBob socks for Easter. That was one thing I did get. But the thing that I mainly want to, I guess, point out, because I've talked about these a few times, but there's these... They're like Brookside chocolate-covered balls of some sort. I don't know. They're like fruit balls, but they're not really fruit. It's hard to explain. But they're so good, and I got a big bag of those, so... You know. They're so good, though. This pattern is so weird. It's like a leopard pattern. I'm feeling packed mud might make sense. Although it's not dark enough. It would work if I needed it to. Hello, Hazelnut. T-Jock's acting weird. Are you, T-Jock? Are you acting weird? There you go. Have at it, I guess. I have a 3D model, Chris, if you want it. It's real. It's got some areas that are botched, but it overall is decent. You know what? The texture's right, so why not? This goes all the way around, funnily enough, even though there isn't, the wall in the back isn't the same. Okay, well, you're always weird by that logic. I don't know. Since when was snack spelled like that? Never mind. I don't want to know. Hello, Zero. Spelled it and ran with it? Okay, I didn't know if it was intentional or not. That's why I was worried. I was like, did Nathan just lose all ability or something to spell? For those of you who are interested or care, which I guess I could wait for Man to join, because Man would, but I ordered one of the Home Depot Halloween stuff they released for halfway, so expect that video on that whenever I get it. I ordered the pumpkin guy, because, I don't know, I thought he was cool. I don't really feel like I need another reason. But yeah. I'm excited to see him. Wait, what if I... This might be dumb, but what if I checkered with these? That sounds like a horrible idea, which is exactly why I'm gonna do it. Sure, why not? I'm okay with that. Hello, Carly. Skinner egg and it fell on the floor. That's probably the worst news I've heard today. I'm so sorry. My ideas scare you? What did I do? Oh, the checkerboard, right? I already forgot, sorry. Does my lack of a brain scare you? If it looks good, I really don't care. Leave me alone, okay? I'm tired. I'm not actually tired. Well, don't ask Horathon if I'm tired. He'll give you a very different answer. I would not stop yawning in the VC. I don't know why. It's definitely because he's boring and there's no other reason. Totally. But... Oh yeah, I forgot. I had something really important to tell you guys. It's not that important, but... I'm gonna act like it's really important. I saw literally the smallest bird I've... like, of all time on my walk today. Literal... Probably the length of my thumb. Maybe a little longer than that. But... I mean, I have fairly large fingers, so... But it was so tiny. Just hopping around, minding its own bird business. That's pretty real, Char. Are you scared of Nova then? Hello, JH Fox. Oh, app. Hello, Loans. Nice. He also probably can't see your messages. See? Because he said hi to you, too, when you first joined. Oh, yeah, true. I guess you can. Never mind. Frick. Ah, that would be why. Can't believe T-Jock is gaslighting me like that. Specifically me, nobody else. Ah, that is a small bird. Yeah, that was actually... It actually was an ant. Or no, it was a dragonfly. You know, I haven't seen dragonflies in... I know what you're gonna do, T-Jock. Never mind. Maybe I don't. But... What happened to dragonflies as a thing? Dragonflies and yes, fireflies. I have, like... Back in, you know, when I was a wee lad, fireflies were everywhere. You could not escape them. They were everywhere all at once. And just like, they don't exist anymore. It's so weird. They're all gone. Lose them for protein. What the frick? Wait, do you mean like as babies do, or like you're eating babies? I just need to make sure that I'm understanding what you're saying correctly before I assume anything. Hello, Bubble. Oh my god, Bubble. Yeah, no, I guess, like, a lot of insects. It's been a minute since I have seen... Again, dragonflies, fireflies... I've seen ladybugs, I feel like, sort of recently. Yeah, I mean, they're common. Feels like mostly I see bees. Bees and ants. All the annoying ones. Bees, ants, flies, stink bugs. The stupid lantern flies. Oh my god. Don't get me started with those. Thank you, Loans, and also thank you, Guy, and hello. Is that everything in here? I'm gonna say that it is, because I can't see frick all. Oh wait, the chains! Right, that was the other thing I needed. How did I do the chains? Time to spectator back out of here. Did I do them for the chapter 2 room? Because if I didn't, then I'm not gonna deal with them again. And if I did, I gotta make sure they're in the same position. He doesn't know I'm watching. Jumped headfirst into a wall. Well, you would know what a wall is if you jumped headfirst into it. That is a fountain. A fountain is a decorative reservoir used for discharging water. Okay. So it'd be like this. I can copy it, actually. It should be 12 by 12, right? I'll know if I get the signs that I'm correct. No, I'm not. So it's is it 14? No, it's 13. What? Wait, no, it was 12. Are those signs just not showing? Okay, yeah, some of them just aren't showing. That's cool. Okay, so... It'd be behind the structure block. Structure block should be on the right, and these should be behind it. I'm trying to remember that, because I'm going to have to structure block this, and it's going to be weird, because I know the rotation's not going to be the same. Unless it is the same. No, it won't be. I can tell you right now, it won't be. It's going to be just one off, I think. One off in one direction, I don't know which one. Okay, wait, no, it's here. So... Oh, but it's back left. I can't read. But it's still wrong right now. Is it 270 then? No. No. Hold on, let me just load it as is. $90 and then a mirror on the X is what I'm thinking. No. So then it'd be 90 and a mirror on the Z instead. Yeah, you know I got there, so whatever. So SB again, you should. I have done both, Nathaniel. Bandman Zero I did like when it came out. And TADC is actively being worked on. Hello, Zyker, also. One of your favorite games? It depends on the bug. When I had Mr. Squidward, I would hand feed him crickets, just, you know. I didn't use tweezers or anything, I just picked them up with my hands. Until one time I got bit by one. Which was, you know, a little alarming for sure, because after having never gotten bitten like that, it just suddenly munch, you know what I mean? I was a little perplexed, but whatever. I don't think I'm doing Ruin at this point anyway. But yeah, what Nathan said, because I'm not progressing SB enough to feel like Ruin is something that is gonna be a reasonable thing to do at my current pace. Hello, Alistair. Did it take you? This hasn't been too bad. This has only been on stream, so you can get an estimate from that. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't do this all the way. Is there a dude back here? Oh my god, wait, it is the Feel Familiar Hall. You're right, Chris. Jeez, you need to get off the game. No, yeah, you're right, though. I would have never known that was from a trailer. PPT since Chapter 2. Mercenary Folio on Labs and Orphanage. I mean, yeah. That is, I suppose, to be expected. I have the other new song stuck in my head, not the CS one. It's a different one that released yesterday that is stuck in my head right now. It's a good song, but I don't know. I think I listened to it twice, maybe, if even. It's coming along good, Zane. Isn't the trailer but not the actual game until immediately added it once for released? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I mean, I didn't know much, to be fair. It's not a whole lot of information going on in my brain. Especially on this terrible game, a 0 out of 10 game. I'm solely saying that to piss off Chris, by the way. No other reason. Hello, Beaks. I'm alright. How are you? Aside from the, again, the slight pain, I can't complain. I'm so lazy, dude. I could have already placed the barrel by now. But I've committed this much to finding one, so. There we go. Ah, frick. I don't like it that much, and it has nothing to do with CS. I like the CS part. I just didn't like the new medicine part. Although it's funny because that made me realize that really regardless of the song, if it's the CS singer, chances are I'm gonna like it. Because I didn't even really care for the lyrics in that part, I just liked the way you sang it, so that's all I needed. Okay, I'm just switching this every time I turn a corner, practically. Live Again... There's so many better songs than Live Again, though. Live Again's not a bad song, to be clear. Just... there's so many that are better. Also, I've screwed up somewhere. Somewhere this has gone wrong. Is it there? Surely not. No. What? Because it should be this way. Like that. Does it just like change? Is there somewhere that it changed? Okay, thank God. I found where it changed. That almost scared me. It changes here. Right here. So I have to change all of these now, which is great. which way do I want it facing? Okay. So I'm guessing it's gonna be 2. Nope, it was 1. Yeah, weird. Cool. Triangular 9? With a what? Hello, Hamster. Yeah, it's quite the mask. Thanks for asking. Sick between spring and summer. Every time that's lame. It's cold here. For some reason. Well, it's not like freezing, but it's 50s. That's the first time I've noticed it, Chris. I'm trying to work some episodes like a maze. I find for me, even like with Batum, I don't see it or feel it as much of a maze anymore. Probably because I've beaten it. I've beaten it a ton of times. I've played through it. I've built it. Building it makes you understand the layout a lot more. Hello again, Sleepster. Who wants to tell Inferno? Because I don't really feel like it. Nah, I don't really feel like it. Boop. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then whatever the frick is going on beyond 3, I don't really know. I can have the doorway here at least, and then that means this is the terrible section of the hallway I have to do. It's the elevator next, isn't it? Not here, but beyond this, it's the elevator room? Well, it's like a hallway or something, and then it's elevator. Moron, that's certainly one way to word it. Okay. So nicely I descended twice. I'm not finished yet. It's getting worked on. Actually, right now, this very second. I cloned myself. Shoot, I wish I could. Thank you, Sleepster. I don't really have plans for the other Bendy games. By the time I'm finished this one, I don't think it'll matter. I mean, I could do 3 or Cage, but I doubt it. Because I don't want to do Dark Revival. That's the main one. Okay, only the 3rd panel exists, and I'm elaborating no further than that. Hello, Danny. Next non-members only says we're coming out. There should be one today, but I don't know what it is today. What is the day of the week? Wednesday? So it's Indigo Park today. An Indigo Park part. Then tomorrow would be FNAF World, and I don't remember. I think the only non-IP or FNAF World one this for the rest of the week is Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Because that one I pushed back like a whole month. It was supposed to release at the beginning of March before the backroom stuff, And then when I did the backroom stuff, I pushed it back and pushed it back and pushed it back again. So it's finally getting released, because that one's been forever, and I had somebody asking about it recently. So I felt bad. Oh, there were trap doors. Glad I missed those. Go add like 2. Boom. Between killer or saver. Would you save her, Beaks, if you had the opportunity? I'd be the type of person to die trying to reason with the toys. But you worked here. So if anyone deserves to die alone, it's you, or whatever the frick she says. I feel like that's wrong. Frick! I'm not judging. I mean, I am. No, I'm not. If she wasn't an evil toy out to kill us, I might agree with you. No, I'm surviving. I'd win. Y'all haven't seen me run. I would probably like trip on a rock and make a friend and die doggy immediately. Literally just the second I get in there, I'm dying 100%. There is no survival for me. Okay, I'm doing slabs for both. Dance saw a little kid with really love braids. Flushy, no way. The only like advantage I would have, like, okay, we're gonna assume that if you're put in a game, it plays out exactly as the game does. I know the game so well at this point, I'm not dying. You know what I mean? I'm not dying through the first 2, period. I've played through both of them so many times. 3, there's a couple spots I might. Especially if it's real life, trying to jump between the, like, cylinders in the first room of the chapter, pretty much. I might die there. And the dog day chase could get me. But maybe, and if I somehow make it through 3, I think 4, I'm toast for sure. Yeah, like, if you could reason with them, you know, be like, hey, if you let me live and help me, I'll get you out of here. Just listen to me and not the funny spider clown. Dog day, yeah, but they ain't doing that to me, that's for sure. make him suck on it like a pacifier. So, who said that, Gary? So 5 is very neat and satisfies me. I really did like that house section, yeah, Alex, I agree. Also, hi. The only part I didn't like was, again, the red light, green light. Alright, so I'm mad at you, so let's play some red light, green light, because that's what mad people do. You know what I mean? Sounds kind of dumb. Hi, RN. Your RN? Free wouldn't have a match starvation after getting self-log because Doey lost the bat. I would climb over the fence. I would make it work. You know, at least I tried with the community post. That's all I've got at this point. At least I tried. E for effort. There's a... Hey, Chris. You don't happen to go up into the top of this room at any point, do you? Like, up over the balcony? Because there's a revive Bendy statue here. And I'm wondering if you do, because then I wouldn't have to build this right now, and I just build it later. No, because that is a wall. Hold on, that's a wall there. That's a wall there. No, I don't think you do then. Just there for show? That's cringe. Thank you. And thank you for answering all of my random Bendy questions, because you'll somehow always have the answer I need, so... Oh, wait, that's... blocks, then? What if I use jungle planks, theoretically? Wait, no, mud brick plank. Or mud brick planks! Yup, that's it. Just what I want. Everything about him? Yeah, clearly. Looks kind of dumb. But I'm gonna leave it because I can't be bothered. Actually. Okay, well that needs to be a fence gate too then. Okay, well it's gonna be weird regardless. It's fine. The top will be figured. Why are you taller anyway? Oh, because you're the end. Never mind. Can FSP in your game self like I had to restart the whole game? See, me personally, I would have saved. I would have saved somewhere and not had to restart everything. That is tragic, though. Oh, wait, that has to be beehives, doesn't it? Yes, ma'am. Like dark oak carpets? Yup, exactly. My two favorite blocks. We're about to the desert on the third Wednesday of June at a velocity of 3.4. Would you know what color is the blueberry pie? Neon green, I think. Who is that over there? Wait, will the spyglass make that? It does, okay. Alright, I remember it already. I'm just so smart. Smart guy. I feel like here's also gonna look off though, no? Just in a different way. He doesn't get arms yet. That's better at least. That's it, I'm revoking your arm privileges. Also gonna go check on Horadon's progress. He's getting there. Wow, he made that a lot better than I had it. Is that the same light design I used? Hold on, I'm questioning now. Hell yeah. Yeah, I did most of the layout, and I also did whatever I did on the stream, obviously, but Horathon, I've given pretty much full reign to do the rooms here. Because I can't be bothered. And then I'll end up doing texturing, because I'm already making him do a terrible section, so I might as well spare him a little bit. But you can see all I've done, and I started furnishing this hallway because I needed to. Axolotls, okay. Hello, Piotr. Hello, Quantum. No worries. It's okay, I get you people have lives. You're not allowed to personally, Quantum, but I'll let it slide this time. I'm joking. About the letting it slide now. Ray, I'm not being executed. I always love the images of the like school assignment or whatever, and it's just like it's like, or not even, I don't, maybe it isn't that, it's something like that. It's like public execution. What possibly could you do to get yourself in that situation? Yep. Add that to the lore, I guess. No question for you. Kin's green has a dark green or lime? It looks dark green to me. Wait, hold on. I have the figure, RN. I have the little guy. This is the only reason I got the little guy. Give me a sec. We're missing execution in 2 days exactly. So, you're gonna hate my answer, RN. It's half and half. The top, like, majority of it is dark green, but it's got like a lime highlight. And same with the blue eye, it's dark blue on the top, and then it's got a like a lighter blue accent on the bottom. So, do what you will with that. The band message were instead of a band, like it's an execution date. Yeah, exactly. First, transformed to either edits or Pomni Jack ship art. I like Jack. I'm really enjoying the Eminem edits. I've gotten a lot of the Pomni Jack stuff too. Gotta put Kane back in his spot. Dark on top, light on bottom. Correct. Yes, ma'am. Scroll up and find the images I sent in chat, and you can look at it. Watching K-pop Demon Hunters better to pause it. Grandfather. How was that for you? Either part of it or both, I don't know. I hate it here. Okay. Is that the actual bottom of this hallway done? I'm getting inked on, but yes. Just figured you all should know. You can't see that, can you? No. But I was using the game. Yeah, I agree. Kept proving the eater. I don't know who the eater is. Can I pick an option that you didn't list? Because I have somebody... Most of you should know who I'm gonna say. I would imagine a lot of you know exactly who I'm gonna say. Is my favorite builder. Life and foundation. Yup. Yup, Nathan. Nah, life and foundation. He's been quieter recently on building stuff, but he's still a great builder. Although he's been busy with life and stuff. But he'll, like, always be my answer in any sort of a, like, Minecraft builder question. Yeah, sure, great. Yeah, I mean, you've been around here for a while, Nathan, so I expect you to be a little biased. I can never say my buildings are bad. Like, his life and foundation, yeah, exactly. I like how my builds turn out. I'm just never gonna be like, yeah, I'm actually better than this YouTuber who has 10 times the amount of subs as me. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of a little bit wrong. Have fun, Sleepster. See you later. Hordon is a good builder, though. To point out him. I think I should go another block higher. Should I? Yeah. I'm just filling this with... Actually, no, I'm going to fill the block out with oak. Still daylight for me. Same. It's 2:58 p.m. Got any planks to make mud brick planks? Dark oak carpets? No. I don't need the dark oak carpets, please. Keep them away. You confirmed? Sure. Why not? He's not a terrible builder regardless. His style is definitely recognizable. Like, if you showed me 5, or no, if you showed me 10 city builds, I would likely be able to pick out his and mine both. Obviously, I can pick out my own because, yeah, it's me. Even if I didn't remember building it or something, like, I could still pick it out. Yeah, Spooky, you're banned. Hello. You know, guys. You're a latte? What am I supposed to do with that information? I was gonna ask if T-Jock was paying attention, but then I realized yes, he is. Because he's been making comments, so I presume he would be paying attention. Boo. Don't scare me like that. Can I drink you? It's getting a little weird there. You know what? We'll do it again. Thanks. Appreciate it. This next Cuphead episode? I don't want to think about it. It's like... He's got a kind of clean retro design. You know what I mean, Nathan? Like, it's simple, but for the most part, it works. I mean, I guess as with everybody, there's been some builds that I haven't particularly seen and been like, yeah, that's... I've seen some builds, I guess, and been like, yeah, not the greatest thing I've ever seen, but also... They aren't bad. Flashbang hurdling to my location. Awesome. Can you sensate them so much even? Triangle painting, it's so annoying to get it. What was it? Oh no, it was PPT 3 in the intro. There's a section where I think it was a 2x4 of just the 1x1 paintings, and every single one of them was at painting beaks. And you know, for the tutorial, I had to get every single one again. It didn't take me that long actually, but when I saw it originally, I was just like, no, because the odds are not great for that. Hello, Find the Boys. World height for what exactly? You asked me to get you a world height for something? Said the thing that hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I did. I'll be back. No, you won't. Cox rifle. Backrooms in? It's just normal. There's nothing weird about it. It's your standard 320 height, you know, normal super flat. You don't need anything fancy. Just doing classic super flat world. We're just building in the air. Or built it in the air. Although, to be fair, we've gone all the way down. So, last night on Twitch, I was I was breaking into the void for something. So, we've gone as low as we can physically. And I think the castle went pretty high. I don't think it went up to world height in 94, but it went pretty high up there. How about you too? I'm okay with that. Hi, Chris's dad. Oh, dog. Okay, I was gonna say. Hi, Chris's dog, then. Is that better? What the? Why is this like this? Whatever. I'm gonna carry on. Customized Super Fly World? No, I did not. Thanks for the prototype. Nice, Heather. How's that? Well, I mean, I guess I could inference, but how's that going for you? Hi, Chris Dog 1. Hi, Chris Dog 2. Hi, Chris Dog 3. Is that better? We didn't? The height was never surpassed. I don't even think we've gotten close to it. Well, Chris, you know what the Y height of the castle is? Before you leave? Or never mind, you can just leave. Frick you, I guess. Don't remember? Okay, thanks. I guess. But no, there's no... I think it only looks that big because of how much there is. Because again, we go from the bottom as far up as we basically can. I mean, we're probably like 80 off at most. 20 away or something similar. I figured it was somewhere around there. It's actually been going for 3 years straight, Melon. Hello. It's been an hour, actually, like on the dot almost. 30 seconds passed. But... Every one of your 1,023 ants. Never mind. I'm thinking of something else. I was gonna actually ask something, but no, it was not correct. Anyone here actually, like, own an ant farm? I imagine no, but it seems like a very obscure thing for somebody to just be like, yeah, I have one of those. It's quite interesting. Sorry, I got mad. For like a week. I mentally was, like, thinking about it for probably a month myself, Melon. Not willingly? What do you mean not willingly? It's got the highest point. It should be. The only other thing that'd be close is the 11 skyscrapers. Oh no, I did just go up to height limit. With the pillars I was placing in the pool rooms area in the stream last night. That went up to height limit. Just making me pain. Yeah. Thinking of anything that is unharmful that could potentially break into your house, ants gotta be the most annoying. Like, get the frick out, please. Right now. Leave. Pattern keep the rating clean. You know what I say? Whatever works, I guess. And that one certainly did, so whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've done some weird roofs in my time. It makes me sound like I'm 80. I feel like I'm 80. Take what you will from that. I'm probably heading back to T-Juck, I think, at this point. Because T-Juck should be near a Miracle Station. Got this one right here. Okay, I don't actually need the door. I just need the top and the sides and then a sign. Okay. You know what? Actually, wait, no, T-Juck, come here, come here. I got something better. Or don't, okay. Thank you, Building Pig. I appreciate that. Was that black glass pane? It's the ink that drips from the ceiling. It didn't play. That's the wrong one. Okay, alright. Now where was that hole? Right here. Rip. Ants for making me sing. Hello, I'm your neighbor. Why would ants be making you do that? I get the point. I get the point of your thing. Spooky, but also like why they're ants. Now I have that song stuck in my head. I haven't listened to that song in like 5 years. The fact that it's somewhere still in the back of my mind is crazy. Feel familiar? Not for memory? Yeah, I got the whole game memorized. No, I'm kidding. I have it up on PlayStation right now, the game, and I am just actively looking at whatever I need. I wish I had that kind of memory. Could you imagine if I could just, like, memorize anything? Tutorials would be so easy. That'd be a dream come true. Do in 19 days. You've got it. The thing I will tell you, Melon, that may make you feel better, hopefully. Chapter 3 is going to start pretty slow. I've had a lot of people tell me that they're still working on 2, but you'll have probably for the first 2 weeks it'll only be one part per those 2 weeks. So you'll have, the extra 14 days to get there, and then they'll start ramping up a little bit more after that. I think it'll be kind of grindy in that sense, to where I have a lot of like split between the episode or the part times, especially as the sections change. So I wouldn't worry too much about being behind, because you'll be able to get caught up. Although don't get too far behind on 3, because not long after 3 will probably be 4 starting immediately. Well, not immediately, but again, pretty soon after. I don't plan on taking a huge break of time between those two. I'm gonna go add this oak hanging sign in the other miracle stations. Room by 1 block? That's tragic. Well, pit room should be fine, right? Even with that? Not like it matters. Yeah, exactly what Nathan said. But I mean, again, like I wouldn't... Obviously, don't force yourself to build all of the parts like in a day, but if you... For those of you who do actually... You were just waiting for me to round that corner, weren't you? The waxing is crazy. I don't think there are any here. Well, no, there is one in the beginning, but I wouldn't, if you have the time, I wouldn't try to skip on any parts or wait to do parts, because again, like they'll add up real quick, especially once 4 and stuff happens. Can you still get in here? I mean, yeah, kind of. I'm in the door, but yeah. Fast with all floors. Go on. There goes Bendy, Tattletale, Little Neighbor. They were good for their time, for sure. I don't think there's any others in this chapter. Yeah, no, there's none others. Tattletale is spelled... I want to say it's I-L. Hold on. I have it in my Steam library, so let me check. Because now you're making me question. It's yeah, tail with an I-L. You were right the first time. I'm teleporting to Horathon. I'm gonna check. Whoopsies. Oh, I'm in a hole. Whoa, pipes. Everywhere. Horathon's favorite. I'm stuck. Oh, I see. He had to change that. That's unfortunate. This looking good so far. Everyone say good job, Horathon, in chat, even though he can't see your messages. Hi, Gamgam. It'll disappear 1 week after it's finished, yeah. So if you mess up even 1 block, you mess up everything until you notice, which could take ages. Or you can't ask for help. Yeah. Trust me, Spooky, I've had the same issue myself. That's crazy, Chris. But I've had a couple where I don't realize a mistake until way later. I've never had it carry over parts, thankfully. But I've had a couple where I noticed later, and it's like, well... This right here is PPT Chapter 5, Nuji. You can tell because it's not piss-colored everywhere. The walls don't look like the average middle school boy's bathroom. Extremely wonky. I mean, I'd figure it out. You know, Beaks, I could do it. Crazy statement. I'm not wrong, though. 3 cloth. That's crazy. It's like foggy. Oh my god. This is where I disappear behind the wall. Whoop! I gotta teleport to 2-Jack. I just wanted to do the disappearing act for fun. Hi, how are ya? I waved to a wall, my bad. Is it this way? It is this way, yes. Doesn't make sense. It does not, you're right. It's because he's not using keyboard. So typing on console is just it's a grueling task for sure. So he has to take his time. We have an issue in 4 right now, where the area doesn't exist. Wait, that's closed? Oh wait, never mind. That is there, isn't it? Hold on. I think I'm just turned around. Yeah, okay. But it's after Red Prison, because we didn't do Red Prison at an angle, because no thanks, I'd rather not. We're having an issue now to where the section after Red Prison, like where you meet Yarnaby, just won't fit. So, something will have to happen. Alright, so where does this guy come from? Die! I was absolutely swinging with him. I can only imagine it's bad, spooky. I remember in my high school days, it was definitely not great. But it's also been a minute, so who knows? It probably has only gotten worse, though. My advice of the day, my unsolicited advice, is stay away from anything like that. It is... it's all bad. There's not any reason to touch anything... Anything that you're supposed to breathe in and then immediately breathe back out is probably not good for you. You know? Have fun, T-Jack. That too is spooky, but like any of that kind of stuff, you're just gonna end up destroying your own lungs. I've talked to somebody who has told me about that a little bit. Who has, you know, done stuff like that, and they're just like, don't do it. It's bad. And they told me that, like, they can legitimately feel the difference in how they breathe now. So yeah, don't, honestly. There are so many cooler and better things you can do than that. Wait, what? Okay, I see, I see. Musical memory when you come back around? No, it does. It lined up in my build, so... I think that means it's good. That's kind of odd, but I'm gonna just live with it, because whatever. And fill in the middle of this with something. Probably just stripped oak wood like this. I don't really want to try to do anything weird because of those lights. You probably got the vent wrong, Melon. Or I got it wrong. Well, no, because it's all one area. It all loads in at once, so it should. But that vent between reject room and actual musical memory is probably where you screwed it, or where it is screwed up in your drawing, I would guess. You know, I can show you the map. In this world, why not? The Secret, Chapter 6. It's totally out right now on Steam. Okay. Musical memory is over here, because I can recognize the green hand room. So, here's the beginning. You would go here, and then whatever. This probably wasn't an issue for you, because this one is pretty straightforward. Molding room, that's what it's called, right? And then you would go up here, and then through here, and then that would lead you back to this. Whatever. Should be fun and cool. With the amount of projects I have, I can't force myself to do predictions, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It would just be so much work. Here's musical memory. This vent, which is very weird, as you can see. Reject room. And then it would go hallway. Then it'd take a left. Then a left. Then I think a right. Then a left. Then a left. Then another left. And then up the stairs. And the door. Yeah, they're in the same map. So is Ban Ban. Ban Ban's also in this world. But yeah, you can see, again, once you have this vent, like, the rest is probably fine. This also didn't line up, as you can see. For those of you who followed the tutorial, you probably noticed that. But, reject room. There's all your hallways, and then there's where it connects back. Hello, Nutella. Here, I can show you. PBT, Bendy, Indigo Park. We refuse to talk about that one. Baldy, that doesn't exist. Ban Ban, that's it. Yeah, again, I imagine it's the vent, Melon. I don't even remember how I did that. Because I'm trying to think. How would I have managed to get the vent right? Because I'm pretty sure I don't think I skipped anything. I think I went from vent to reject and just did the full path. Although I think I marked all the hallways before I built them. All the back rooms? No, I did not. Oh, no lag. There's a little bit of frame drop, but it's not that bad. I gotta check one of these. One bar of internet. I have 2 right now. I don't know how I'm streaming with 2, but I like always have 1 or 2. It's terrible. Okay. I was correct on the lectern. Went out to work around the hub. Nice, my favorite level. Oh, you're talking about back or... That's a joke. I knew what you were talking about. Hub's chill though. That one's one of the most interesting concepts for a level, I feel like. Hello, Dark Abs. I'm good. How are you? Sure. Thinking of, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Alright, so we got some ban going on right here. There's a trash can that is clipping through the floor. I can see the planes fighting from with the trash can and the floor tiles. It's incredible. Actually, how do you do that? It's so easy to just not. I don't. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. I don't really know. I don't know. Red City is an area. I don't think I know what you're talking about, actually. Glad you enjoyed them, Dark. And I try to respond to as much as I can. Obviously, sometimes that's not reasonable, but chat's kind of chill today, so... Hopefully I should be able to read most of everything. Space for building. Focus on block palettes first. I think, as in general, like how building goes, there are a lot of little things that you're gonna need to perfect, or okay, frick you, I guess, or I'll look at that in a second because I'm on a tangent. Or, you know, get, I guess, right to what you want, but focusing on all of them is gonna only end up screwing you over more than helping you. So just, if you think about one small thing, okay. One small thing at a time, then you can slowly get better at certain things. I knew he was gonna do it twice, too. I knew it. When I teleported the second time, I was like, he's gonna teleport twice, or he's gonna make me wave twice. And first thing I think is probably easiest to look at is block palettes. Just not... My big thing is staying away from concretes and terracottas. Well, not terracottas necessarily, but concretes mainly. There's an alternative for most concretes. White, you got smooth quartz. Black, I normally use blackstone or polished blackstone. Gray, there's like deep slate and stuff. Light gray, there's stone. Just trying to get alternatives for some of the especially duller concretes and terracottas. And, you know, just kind of playing around with it. There's a lot of block choices in this game that you can use that are really good. And sometimes you... It might take you a while to find them, but they're there. Yeah, it is. It's just the top and the one side. There's a couple like that you'll see later as well. Where is school? How did you do those map arts, by the way, Spooky, for the Jackson Pomni thing? So, Peterson's family. We really should have a better lore drop that isn't what we get. No pain making circles real. I'm extending this back a block. Having the extra room won't really hurt me in any way, so... Might as well... Ah, frick! I meant to type a 4 and I just didn't press the button. It's not my fault, I swear. Butterfingers. Oops, sorry, Butterfingers, or however. I can't do a British accent, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the British people I just severely offended. Why am I even looking for this? I know what it is, I think. I don't know, I've got the memory of a fried potato. Extra emphasis on the fried part. She's getting on. Why didn't she tell me? I'm the one that's gotta change the thing. I haven't done one in this part. Interesting. Where was the last one? Whermst. I love saying that. I feel like talking understandable, I guess. Nope, you don't get a wave. I'm locked in on something. I'll wave when I come back. I just gotta find this. Oh wait, is there one in here? There's one in here. Left. Okay, so it is the opposite way. I felt like it was wrong when I did it, but I don't... Leave me alone. Where am I? I'm so... Okay, I'm going backwards. I'm so lost in the Zaws. Cuphead. I do, yes. I've played through most of it. I never finished it, but... Oh, I didn't press B. I just pressed 4. Try to body block me. That's wild. Anyway. Nope, I can't place them there, so like that. Had to need the barriers then. Hello, orange chicken. What? Well, that's not very nice, Nova. Why did they do that? Did they explain anything or just leave? Man. Okay. Don't bother me then. I'm locked in, kind of. If you want to work on 4 or 5, I really don't care. At this point. With bedrock structure voids. That's why Bedrock's the superior version. You heard it here first, folks. Gangle, do Gangle. I love Gangle. One thing I noticed, so when I did the... That's a weird hole. That's what she said. When I did the... unboxing thing, I mentioned the Gangle keychain was kind of large. But I realized... it actually wasn't that bad. Because it's so flat, it still fits in my pocket. Because when I had left, or when I went to put it on a keychain, I just like popped it in my pocket for a minute. And yeah. I noticed, I was like, wow, this actually is not that bad. I'm stuck. It'll be the newest clip, like, fairly early into it. New clip is, you'll start, like, just after Red Prison, I think. And I'll start in event, pretty much. Or I'll be in a room before event. Nova was doing the room after that vent, so yeah. Do you have his free mods? Imagine caring about mods. Also, Bedrock still has free mods, does it not? I'm like fairly certain. Again, I really don't care enough to know, but I'm fairly certain that there's the whole spiel still with it, you know, on Planet Minecraft and whatever. You can still get Bedrock mods the same way you can get Java mods. And they're like so much easier to import. I know that because it's like importing worlds and stuff, and I've also screwed with making my own mod stuff. The difference is crazy. Java, it's like you gotta be a professional programmer practically to figure it out. But Bedrock, it's just click a button. Blacked off? Shouldn't you be blacked off? Oh yeah, probably. You're right. Wait, actually, which one is this? Blue? No, this is red. So you can't see this anyway. I don't think. Yeah, you can. You don't see this room. So, unless I'm wrong, I don't think I am though. Whoops. My bad. That's what I'm saying, T-Jock. Yeah, before we meet Yarnaby. Oh, Yarnaby. Let's try our hand at something a little different. Oh, Yarnaby. I love Doctor. Such a cool character. That looks dumb, and I think it's because of you. Rather than Curse Forge MCP deal. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I don't really think the free argument or the free mod argument applies anymore. He's... Yeah, I think he's a lion. Okay, bye. Part of these map arts. Colors figured out and then making a circle, then another circle inside of that circle, and then putting a character inside. It makes me sad. Just like, be better, I don't know. Maybe the events, makeup. It's gonna be a good like 5%. Hello, transport. Yeah, I actually sent that message last week. It just showed up. I put that in my trash can, but I can't be bothered. You know? "20 light years ago." Well, how long does it take to travel a light year then? Well, like I said, depends, wouldn't it? I guess, okay, no, I'm thinking of how long would it take light to travel a light year. That would be the question. I would hope not a year, because then I'd feel stupid. That's on the speed. You depend on the speed. How about that? A year? No, surely not, right? You know, you make a good point of how impressive it actually is that the internet functions the way that it does. Like, oh my god, you're telling me that that message is being sent from... What is the... There is a place I was thinking about, and it's gone. Newfoundland in Canada, and I'm seeing it from, Paris, France. I'm not in France right now, for the record. I am not in France, and I assume that message is probably not coming from Newfoundland. Unless I just got lucky, I don't know. Or Newfound, I don't know. I'm gonna pretend that it's correct. I suppose, like, you're true. Back on track on something, I'm not sure it's a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing to feel like you're, you know, somewhere with it. You know, the 9 actually is okay. UK? Darn. That was so close. The gangle inside of everything? Inside of me. Did you guys hear something? That was weird. Something like the wind. Hello, Darth Vader. Hello, Satya. I'm French now, that explains that. What do you mean that explains a lot? I had to tap back in to type that. I don't know. I don't know what you heard, Spooky. There was nothing weird that was said. I said nothing weird. Me and saying something weird do not belong in the same sentence. Totally. I'm drugged and Canadian. I'm not drugged. That is a misconception. That was yesterday, no. Not today. Music box song with note blocks. That's an interesting idea. I feel like I'm the wrong person to be asking to do note block stuff, though. I can't even lie. Yeah, yesterday, not today. I'm fine today. Yeah, it's certainly quite the feeling to have a giant needle stuck into your gums. It's just great, isn't it? Don't you all love that when that happens? No, but in all seriousness, just... Yeah. So glad they did that to me. Isn't drunk at all? Yeah, sure. I mean, I might have been. I can't really say for sure. No, I don't think I was. They didn't give me laughing gas or anything, so... That is the one thing that I feel like would truly classify for what you all are convicting me of right now. I feel like you added 8 extra steps to that orange chicken. feel like that would have been a lot simpler, or could have been a lot simpler than what you did or said, whatever. I don't... Words, man. Words. Hello, Math Wizard. They gave me deadly neurotoxin. Yeah, I'm dead. Allow me to examine. Where are they? They're in here, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. I don't really have anything I'd use them for right now. A wrong mushroom block? No, it's not. Any other mushroom block is... Hold on. Are you talking about this one? The first one was... Or this one was not horrible. No, what other... What? There's 3 mushroom blocks, my guy. The blob would cause an earthquake that would kill them all. It's a 4th one? What the frig there is? Wait, I think I know what you're talking about. It's like the inside or something. Hold on. Yeah, this one. But I can only set block or fill with it. You can't do anything else. That's the only way you can get it. Because, look, that one, but... Hold on, wait. It's giving, SpongeBob's parents. Well, that one's SpongeBob's parent. That's SpongeBob. SpongeBob, me boy. Oh, SpongeBoy, me Bob. Promise me you'll never eat at Arby's. Don't anymore. I think you should start knowing then. I'm just gonna leave those there for now. It's a cookie. Yeah, I mean, she kind of looks like one. Hold on, theoretically? No, okay. Nope, not that. An herbal wig gun. No! My world! Potion effect? Oh god. Oh no, wait. I've got the answer. No? No, yes. 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 There's absolutely no weird references with that. That was absolutely a completely family-friendly and normal joke. Can you move, please? Thanks. Frank, I pray. No! It's Nova's fault. If Nova wasn't there, I would have seen the button and I wouldn't have had that issue. Okay, it is just a chisel bookshelf with an item frame off of it. Got it? Okay. I thought bribing it would work, but I guess not. It's like a TV show, though. It's a really inappropriate, or like a kid show. It's a really inappropriate joke to make it more funny for the adults, but the kids don't know what it is. It's all part of my master plan, trust me. I don't know what that plan is, but there is one. There's not one. I have no plan. Because it's incredibly powerful and I have no plan. Look, if we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity. There's so much happening in this room. You remember what? Also, for those of you who haven't, you should go watch the shorts I posted about the TADC merch, because all of them are out now, and I kind of want to make some of that money back that I spent, so I can buy more TADC stuff. I need to get in and end this cycle of buying TADC stuff, making videos on it, and making the money back just to buy more. Until I've bought everything off of the store. I'm not doing all that. I appreciate the thought, Spooky. But again, if you ever get money, don't go to me. Don't spend your money on me. Go get yourself, I don't know, a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. It's for a great cause, okay? Don't listen to T-Jog, it's for a great cause. I feel like you should be a bit taller. You can extend it a you could maybe extend it a block, potentially, perhaps, maybe. I was thinking about that when I was looking at it, because I was doing too tall in something else, but I didn't look at it too hard myself. A loophole, exactly. That is the funny thing, especially with like larger content creators. The amount of incentive you have to buy merch and do unboxings when, like, for unboxing channels that are big enough, you're gonna make that money back. You're gonna spend, let's say, $40 on a Pomni figure, right? Actually, I mean, it's 30, but with shipping and stuff, $40 on a Pomni figure. Get it, make an unboxing, maybe get like a review or something. Make, I don't know, $60 off that video. $20 profit on buying something. So, like, why would you not buy it at that point? Especially because you could resell it or give it away, and, you know, you still get money out of it, so. That's one reason you guys will see a lot of unboxing videos and, like, stuff in general, like the animatronic unboxings, because if I'm spending the money on this stuff, I would like to get some of it back. And even if it's only, you know, $3 back, still something. Hi, man. I'm alright, how are you? Is that 3 or is the other one 5? That looks like a 3 to me. Yeah, it's a 3. Okay. So then I actually need to take a row off this. I also feel this like way too far. This thing is feeling a hidden tricky. So weird. You should drink some water. That'll definitely fix it. See you later, Beaks. Boxing vid, then I would be... Actually, I would kind of be shocked. There's always at least one person that will watch them, I feel like. Shoot, I'll just play them on repeat on an alt account. Doesn't matter to me how the money comes in as long as it comes in, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's unethical. There's probably some, like, limit on that. Because I feel like surely YouTube would consider people doing that. You know, just making channels, monetizing them, and then just repeatedly watching the videos. Jigsaw blocks work? I have not a clue, no. Well, I know it's something with structure generation, but I don't know anything beyond that. On this account, understandable. Oh yeah, man, I said it earlier, but I feel like you might... Never mind, actually, I already said it in the server. So you... Frick! I needed that. That's fine. No, I didn't. Never mind, because it switches. Good. Hold on, I'm looking right now. Hello, Dreamy. Open fast or discard? Snowman tomorrow. Noise. Yippee. Is that really what Gangle's door art looks like? I only ask because it feels like there's a ribbon that would be missing at the bottom. What is this? Oh, never mind. I know what the other ping is. I want to check it, though. Yeah, it's the music video, or the lyric video. Huh, on CADC10. Once I'm finished, I plan to. Yeah, Gary. I just gotta get there first. Sure did that. You can't get nothing now. Come on, man. I have an interesting decision here. Do I add an additional block, or do I feel like no. This is one of those few situations where I don't think I want an in-between layer. So I think I would end up going fences here like this, and then I would go straight to the wall. The SpongeBob mom looking one is the brown one, though. I love Kinger. You should make a custom one for Kane, actually. Hear me out. Hell in a handbasket. That's interesting. Just thinking that. Yeah, but I thought it better, so sorry. I don't make the rules, except I do. I totally make the rules. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Controls one pixel off. No, you know, has glued middle teeth. Oh, that's tragic. Could you not? Could you not extend it a pixel and then just recenter it? Because can't you have it off center a pixel? So like it'd be half? Or maybe you can't. I don't know. What do you think I am? Smart or something? Get this out of here. Get that out of here too. Your stream for. Alright, so that's where I'm just kidding. This feels like intentional rage bait somehow. Okay, so this is jungle, right? So how do you think this guy, how do you guys think this lines up? Panels of four of them, or 3 panels of 3 in the middle, and then 1 cut off on either side. Like this. That doesn't even line up, that's hilarious. Why doesn't it actually? Should it? I feel like it should. Unless that's off. 3-1, yup. I love how you remembered that. I guess this is later in the game, so it's more likely for you to remember it. Yeah, why the frick? I think it's fine. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Something explodes in my face later than I know who to blame. Or what to blame. Man on the correct account. Hello, the prototype. I do know if I mess with the model after texture. Textures break since all over the place. Oh, yeah, true. I forgot about that. Of course, you got the snowman as the PFP, by the way, man, on that, on the real one. The real man. Thought I was a block too low, but no, that was intentional. I already forgot somehow that it needs to be this. Welcome back, Nathan. Why are you red? Hi, Happy. Oh, I'm so happy. Congratulations, Nathan. Nothing wrong with the red? There's something wrong with it. For sure. I don't know why I'm going that way. I should go this way. Wow. Meow. That is, it is. It's an accomplishment. His first ever one. It's gonna be a bookshelf library. Each book is 50 cents to $1. Dang, that's pretty nice. You should buy me every single book that's there. Dash a lot of pipes. What, you mean Red Dead Redemption, Chris? That's definitely a movie. Yeah, I'm so mad. You stole my stream? Why? Adam Stout gets over it. Rest in peace. That's cool. The 15th, that's lame. Mine said the 4th. The thing I ordered said 14th. Could you get it shipped to your, like, home, man? Or do you have to pick it up in store? Because I have to pick it up in store. Oh, actually, you missed. I'll show you how it's done. I'm gonna miss so bad. Oh, you're behind a wall. Never mind. Right in the face. I'm just eating your arrows. Ah. For delivery? Yeah, it didn't let me do that. That's so lame. I don't hate having to pick it up in store. It's just weird that I didn't have an option. But, you know, I don't mind going out and driving there. Although if it ends up being the 14th, that sucks because I'll be at the dentist again that day, and I really don't want to go after all that. Because the dentist is one way, and the Home Depot is the other way. So you kind of see where I have an issue there. Yeah. Accidentally borrowed a Kinger push for amount of time now. Mama, she's gonna be. Why me? I didn't do anything. What is Horathon incapable? Is that what you're saying, Nov? Are you saying Horathon's bad at building? I'm telling Horathon you said that, even though he can probably see your messages. Fulbright is fine, I think. Actually, only comes in twos. That's crazy. Oh. Pipes everywhere. The room he just did was pipes everywhere. So. Can I open the door? Stupid door. I'm starting revolt against the doors. I don't know what the frick that is, to be honest, so don't ask me. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, Happy. Shoot, if I helped, I would have taken it for myself. I don't remember it last year, but I also don't remember much of anything, so... jungle and oak, okay. Who would have guessed, am I right? For builds. Yeah, no, that's lame. You know something that kind of bothers me that shouldn't bother me? The amount of people that ask for schematics on tutorials. Like... it's a tutorial, you know what I mean? I've had a lot of people ask me for schematics for tutorials, when, again... hello? It's a tutorial for a reason, methinks. Just such an odd thing to go out of your way to be like, can I have this, when you could just follow the tutorial? That was, I guess, the point of the tutorial? I don't know. Hello, Wicked Gamer. It's a tutorial for a reason? Yeah, exactly. Schematic mod. Just follow the tutorial. I don't know what the problem is. You can be banned, Chris. Make a tutorial on a fire hydrant? I should, you're right. Thanks for the idea. You just oak on this build. I've been using strip jungle since day one with this. Strip jungle was like the first block. Baby's first block, no way. Oh, Will, hello. I do remember you, yes. Can I drink this? Do you want to explode? Maybe? Maybe. Frick you too, thanks. Appreciate it. Can't hit a moving target. Can't hit a moving target. Schematic now. Why don't you come stand right here? Stand right there. Go ahead. Go ahead. That will never not be funny. Circus viewer inside. I feel like yes, maybe. I did nothing there. I feel funny. But I definitely think Kane as an AI has some issues for sure that I would not particularly like, but as a whole I don't know. Okay, I didn't do the survival part. That wasn't me. My browser crashed. Rip. Hi, Michael. Yeah, I'm blaming T-Jock. Did you hear that, T-Jock? It's your fault. I don't make the rules, except I do. And since when were you in charge? Bacon soup, everybody's favorite delicacy. Hello, cool banana. VR game. That would be cool if I had a VR. Yeah, I wanna work fast food. Yippee. It only feels waiting for something that'll never happen. So true. Like, I really enjoyed the parts of Chapter 5 where you have, like, nothing to worry about. Nothing is after you're just doing puzzles and let me some gameplay. I think you're the only person I've heard say that, man. Everyone else has been like, oh my god, puzzles in my puzzle game? Get this out of here. You know what I mean? Just been a lot of that. But I agree. I did enjoy the puzzles. It made the gameplay feel more gritty. You had parts where you were getting pursued and running for your life, and then parts where you were kind of just chilling, using your brain a little bit. It was a good mix. Hello, Rebar. Hello, Nico. Take it off, slowly seeing Kane go insane. Yeah, they trap us in it. Why can't I take this headset off? Solid steel titanium while drinking volcano lava on the 31st of February at 15 a.m. What? Excuse me? Yeah, I should be their level designer. I would be down to work with one of them for something. I don't know of what you said would be, but... Watch this, you ready? Best K you've ever seen. I'm missing part of it. Hello, Nebula. Brain. This, well, Batum as a whole, I don't even remember when I started it, actually. Chapter 3 hasn't been too long, though. It was sometime last year, I think. Did you see episode 8? Definitely my favorite episode so far. I thought it was phenomenal. That ending, though. Absolutely wild. Just keep grabbing at it. That worked for all of us. I'm gonna stick with that. For some staring at me in the back of spirit. I think I do, yes. They always think about themselves. They're spoiled. That shot of Kane in that scene, Happy, is terrifying. There's a couple actually in that episode that I feel like are true horror. What? Huh? Oh, wait, that's where the staircase starts. Never mind. So that's correct then. Okay. I just got a little worried for a sec that I was wrong. But nope, I'm correct. There's 2 floors, and they're the same. I'm not sure how to combat that one. Sure, why not? Kind of like so. In a store, someone's definitely looking right back. Yeah, that's good. Did you say hi? The demons always like it better when you say hello. They don't like being ignored. Hello, DMC. I won't let them. I'm better. I'm more powerful. I'm the original. No, you're not orange chicken. Welcome back, though. What did you miss? Everything! Nah, not much. Could show you everything I've done in the part. This area that I am currently at. And then I finished where TJ currently is light blocking. Never mind, not here. Hello. My bad, I'm a little up in your feet there. I didn't mean to do that. I did that room, which you can barely see because there's fence gates in the way. And then I also did the harder way over here. Yeah, this one. Yeah, you just sound schizophrenic with that one. I'm sorry, man. Bubble really gaslit Kane so hard in that scene, though. Well, before that, I guess. You really were the lesser of the two. You ruined this. See you later, Satya. No, I'm just saying if anybody, like, happened to be around you, just heard you say that to nothing, they'd think you were schizophrenic. Bubble is Kane's #1 rage baiter, exactly. Make the texture 64. Looks like I make the 1 pixel appear. Good job. If you ever get this, like, add-on fully working, RN, please tell me. I would so be down to make a video on it. Or something. But I wanna see. I wanna get my grimy little hands on it. Hello, gangster. It's a virus. Sorry, I'm good. Whatever you say, man. Virtual reality, why is it called VRG virtual reality goggles? Because it's called a VR headset, generally. So it'd be virtual reality and then headset. But in like the context of a game, it's just virtual reality game. You know, you don't need anything else. You're just called a VR game. Yeah. But before you should fun. Well, I guess if you are. Any other glitchy shows? I want to watch Murder Drones, but I haven't gotten around to doing so yet. I might watch the new one. Whatever it's called, Knights of Guinevere or whatever. Grumpet room, have fun, Melon. It would be difficult to start to think about the other, especially Palmy making that just out from vlogs. You'll figure it out, surely. You've got it, easy. It's actually the easiest thing you've ever done in your life, alright? You just don't know it. No, that's my plan. That is precisely what I am intending to do, Chris. You should hurt T-Jock for not having watched TADC yet. How about that, huh? King are done, yo. That didn't take too long, I don't think. Pipe room down. I'm gonna turn you into a pipe. I just teleported to myself. Oh, dang, nice. Is the floor really that white? It's my only question for you. Yeah. Man, we were just talking about it too. There's no way. He went over to blog pick this one. Yes, this is Bobby Playtime. Oh my god. Hello, Sassy. Less detailed. I only really change texturing gangster in tutorials, but as far as like the main details, I don't generally change them. It's probably different for Ragatha's hair. Oh god, not Ragatha's hair. Yeah, what Nova said. I removed both Poppy Playtime and Mascot Horror Havoc because everybody and their mothers has been taking the build and not giving credit or whatever. And just wanted to give them one less way to actually do so. Yeah, texturing, it really depends. Sometimes I'm more specific, sometimes I'm less specific. It just depends on the day. I would have beat you to it if I actually pressed my 8 buttons correctly instead of the other 8 that I didn't need to press. Hide and seek on those maps is always fun. Horadon and I this morning were talking about doing hide and seek on TADC once that's done, because I think that'd be a fun map for it. Hi, Mouse. They count too. Hello, Super Range. I don't have the slab on top. There we go. Boink! It's yelling at me. Me? I saved a server? What did I do? I just work here. Again. Can would despawn if you saw stuff in Jax's search history. How to kill Ragatha. #1 search. And if I have to do that ever again, I'm going to get violent and I'm going to kill Ragatha. $1 million, man. No, I don't know if I want to guess, to be honest. I feel like whatever the number is gonna scare me. Okay, that is definitely not it. What is it? What'd I do over there? 5? Yeah, 5. That feels wrong. I guess 6 and 6 would be fine. I'm going to get violent, and I'm going to kill Ragatha. Can you sing a song while crushing out is kind of reasonable? True. Oh, what a goddamn shame. Putting the money on 10K is crazy. I sure hope it does for the... amount of people who have asked about it. So I'll leave it at that. I can't be bothered to do more. But it's weird. Still does make, I think, specifically level P weird, at least for me. I think you have a skill issue and I'll do it easy. No, I'm joking. We'll see. I'm not worried about that just yet. Hello, Burning Flames. Are we killing Ragatha? Why not? Is the real question, Chris. See you later, Will. Nice to see you again. You as well, Will. Thank you. Boink and bloink. I'm gonna turn into a froglet. Well, my one finger click is better than the 2 tap, the T-Jock. Tomneyford lethal. Bathroom signs. I'm gonna turn you into a pickle if you change my bathroom signs. Don't even think about it. Is it weird that I prefer the text? I don't know. I like the text better, and I'm not gonna do both because the door isn't. It's not a door. You know what I mean? Just door. Blazing? Where is blazing? You were blazing here? Huh? Am I dumb? Don't answer that. Delicious bacon soup. Deep fried pickle. Mouse? What if he wants to turn into a pickle? With Chris, he probably does. Yeah, you've got a point. Okay. Had nothing to do with me. Good. Who scares you? Nova? Nova Rover? Silly Lizard Man sounds so 69! Nice! Play every population chapter was like 75. You should play every chapter anyway. Or the deal has to be in one video or stream. That I did that recently and it was like 5.5 hours. So you must commit. For the views. For the views. Or I guess P has to commit, not you. You get the point. Shut up. Oh yeah, that's just the right length. It's not at all. It needs to be 2 blocks at minimum further out. Would honestly like it to be 3 out. This is where I go back to the height of the room. No, I'm not gonna change it. But the jungle would definitely help if I had a row. Glad he enjoyed it for the time it existed, I guess. Are we just all watching? Okay, never mind. Chris is staring at a wall really intently. You're just here. And Hordon's, I don't know. Surely it won't be too high, right? Oh my god, it's gonna be. I don't know if you saw what I did. Okay, he did. Okay, I can live with that. That's fine. Shovel fun is fun? No, not at all. Here. Okay, yeah, I guess just full perimeter, whatever. Hello, Echo. Been given the responsibility of cutting the meatloaf with an ironically large knife. I don't think I trust you with that. I know why they're gossiping over there. Something was bomb there. Yo, nice, Will. I don't. I'm glad we're on the same page. Mouse. Forgot your name for a sec. Zubul. You literally agreed with me! What do you mean, Mouse? What do you mean you agreed with me? Why am I suddenly being mean? This is slander. Oh, because I'm on the line. That makes sense. That's fine. I don't think that will cause anything too bad, but if it does, it's fine. Surely. Don't play the victim card. I'm gonna play it so hard. Because I don't know what the frick I did. I don't know. I don't understand. Tony Jacks? Oh my god. Please don't prank, man. Thank you, and hello, Fly. Welcome back, Nutella. I also do. It's somewhere there in my brain, the information, but it's so hard for some reason to keep in my brain. Pomni! I love that Pomni, like, face. Reminds me of the one meme drawing of her that looks like that. You know what? No, I don't. Chris, are you seeing this? Yeah, Pomni. Pomni man. Omni man. Hello, Georgie Bros. That's better. Hello, Mercy. What was to build chapter... The tutorial for chapter 3? Definitely gonna be the most ridiculous tutorial I've ever done, but... So far, the tutorial itself hasn't been awful to record. I mean, it's not been the most pleasant, but... It's certainly been more frustrating. Although I'm sure as I get later, I'm gonna hate myself for it. Because it's only gonna get worse, let's be honest. Hello, Yash. Imagine trying to correct someone and you say whatever you were trying to say wrong. That's embarrassing. Oh, there's a Bendy cut out. Time to pull out my shulker box. You're throwing snowballs at me. Why? Who could you possibly be calling a meanie when you're throwing snowballs at me? I'm minding my own business over here. Spider-Man. Floating snowball doesn't look suspicious at all. God, it's off by a block. That is gonna affect me, isn't it? I do need it over because... whatever. I can just extend it. It's not really a huge deal. You're just annoying, I guess. Make sure I don't get the floor. Yeah, okay. God. There we go. Good so far. Thank you, Georgie Bros. I think I'm gonna end in a moment, though. Although I'd like to finish the staircase first. I should have used shelves for the barrels. It's a little later than I can be bothered to change it. And also, yeah. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna end there, I suppose. Where should I end? Guess I'll end right here on this balcony. That's again a solid bit of progress. I cannot complain. Thank you, Yash. I appreciate that. And the first loaf of meat. It's further than I thought you'd get. Good job. I'm surrounded by people. Run through play code. The TADC is gonna like to measure what that character's reaction would be if they were in PPT. It's mainly been Ragged. Should the master again. It's crazy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic rest of your day or night. There is no Twitch stream tonight, no mouse. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.